Thank you very much, Jerzy and Pilar. Let me say it is the first meeting co-organized by European Internet Forum and European Forum, European Energy. But this is arriving at the right time, with the right momentum. Because frankly, today we are confronted to a so rapid evolution of technologies, allowing to establish a real solid new bridge, a new bridge. There is a need for a new bridge between energy sector, energy system, and the digital market. And the two have a fantastic potential in terms of economic growth, in terms of investment, in terms of jobs. I see at least 3 reasons to do that and to accelerate this process. The first, already mentioned by you two, is oriented to generation, transmission, distribution, and demand. The second is due to the importance of security and cyber security, also crucial for energy system and energy grid. And the third priority is because this new marriage between energy union and digital market will allow to replace the consumer at the center, becoming active actor in the context of energy market. First of all, it is crystal clear that in the energy system, energy sector, there is now a lack of incorporation of ICT. This is crystal clear when we are considering our generation, whatever with gas or with coal or with nuclear. And there is a need to accelerate things in order to profit more of the best technologies and the best technique. This is crystal clear when we are also considering the situation of the grid. Our TSO, our DSO should also address the challenge differently, accelerating the use of technologies and new technologies and digital market. Because this will allow, first of all, to detect at an early stage any incident and to intervene more rapidly. This will allow to reduce waste of energy. We refer also rightly to that. This is a fantastic challenge. This will, in summary, increase significantly, if we will do that, the global efficiency of energy system, both at generation and transmission distribution level. I have got to insist also on the rapid development of smart grid or smart meter. But we should not stop at the level of generation and at the level of transmission distribution. We should go beyond, including addressing the challenge of demand side. When we are speaking, and we will propose through new legislation revisiting energy efficiency directive and performance building directive. Behind, we have all the construction sector, 9% of GDP, 18 million of jobs, but requiring to finish with the present situation, characterized by a lack of capacity to use ICT and digital opportunities, and to go directly into the direction of smart building, smart heating and cooling, so important at the time we are speaking about the largest consumer of energy. And you know how this is important, the capacity to regulate at any time the intensity of lighting, to regulate at any time heating and cooling. This is fundamental. This will increase not only the global efficiency of our building, but also reduce the energy bill and increase the comfort at individual level. And the potential, as I said, is enormous. We are speaking about 80% of our park of building to be renovated because not responding at all to any modern standard law. And accordingly, we should accelerate things and do that in close cooperation with construction industry, with those having a crucial role to play, in particular architects, but also big companies and small and medium-sized companies, and in contact also with cities and regions. The second point is dedicated and should be dedicated to security. I have not to insist on the need to protect more critical energy infrastructure. One has been affected a lot in Ukraine recently, and we have seen the impact, not only in terms of passing from the light to the dark, but also because few months after, many crucial centers, energy centers in Ukraine were still affected and not fully operational. And this could happen any time in any of our countries in Europe. Accordingly, it will be impossible to address correctly the challenge without ensuring this marriage between energy and digital. And last but not least, of course, due to this evolution of technologies, not only we have the revolution in the telecom and with iPhone, iPad and so on, but for the first time in history, we could well have the opportunity to facilitate a revolution at energy level. I mean, impacting positively on each consumer, impacting not only the most important business, but each energy consumer. This will be really energy for all. But let me say, we should progress also differently, because it would not be good to see all this new smart metering, all this new smart home, depending on products prepared and built in Asia or in other continents. I am sometimes shocked by the fact that we have a lack of capacity to transform the key knowledge in new products and new markets in Europe. We should progress more in innovation, and our main companies should do the things in order to develop a real capacity to build all these new products in Europe. And as you know, we will assist in the following month to a rapid distribution of new smart homes. We will reach millions and millions of new smart homes. We should address that, having in mind not only the need to establish this bridge between energy union and digital market, but also to consider what it will be necessary to do at industrial level, in order to be more performant also in this front. But definitively, for the modernization of energy sector, generation, transport, distribution, demand, for security reasons, as well as for transforming the present energy consumer from passive to active consumer, there is all arguments in order to manage this new marriage between energy union and a digital market, and it is an additional reason for me to express my thanks to those in situation to co-organize this meeting, and in particular the two presidents of European Energy Forum and European Internet Forum. Thank you very much for your attention.